And welcome back. Another wonderful segment for In the Upper Room. Shauna has stepped off for a second, but of course, many of you tune in just to see Shauna, I'm sure. So don't go away. She will be back. And meanwhile, bear with me. We're working through a little something. But I have joining us right now one of my favorite people, Professor Amin Hassan. He's back with us. And when I say he's back, I mean he's coming from way back. He went over to Thailand.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
Professor just got back from touring in Thailand, and he's going to come back and share some updates with us because when Professor was on our program, he mentioned towards, was it the end of 2008 or the beginning? It was the very yes, on our very first program, he shared with you his program as far as what he wanted to do with his art this coming year, and from what I'm understanding, that initiative is well underway, Professor?
Well underway, well underway.
All right, well, Professor, welcome back, my brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
Yes.
So, how was Thailand, bro?
Thailand was beautiful, brother. Land of paradise.
Oh.
They kind of say Puerto Rico is the land of paradise, but I beg to differ.
Uh-oh. Hey, I can't argue. I can't argue.
I beg to differ. But it was very, very educational.
Okay.
You know, and it was a flashback because the Vietnam War, I don't know if you guys are up on top of that because it's way back when, but during the Vietnam War, the guys would go to Thailand for R&R, rest and recuperation.
Okay.
You know, come out of that old shell shock syndrome, the war thing, and calm down. And believe it or not, the same mentality is over there as it was back then, but the only thing different is that they have more modern facilities, you know, but the mental mentality and the work ethics and all that stuff, you know, working for a little bit of nothing.
Really?
You know, and even our dollars are low, but over there, one USA dollars is equivalent to like 100 baht, what they call it, 100 bahts.
Okay.
So that's like 3 USA dollars.
Really?
For them. So yeah, so they'd be working for an hour for 100 bahts, which is actually in the United States $3.
$3.
Yeah, and they be bumping.
Wow.
You know?
Man, just a straight up grind rate, basically.
What I did go over there for, Mike, I was going over there for the martial arts games. This would have been the first one that they had. But what had happened was they had an uprising over there where the citizens, kind of like in the government, they call it the red shirts, and they was kind of like protesting and stuff. So what they did, they canceled the games until a later date, which I come to find out today that it's going to be, hopefully, it will be July 11th to the 19th. So hopefully I'll be going back. But it was a little bit offset, so the country was like a little bit at rest and stuff like that.
Okay.
But so a lot of people canceled their tours over there.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, to travel in this climate, you know, you got to have faith, brother. You got to have some courage
Absolutely.
too, and commitment.
Yes,
you know,
definitely.
I'm already sold on the fact that you are very committed to what you do. But if anyone else were to have any questions, you know what I mean? I just admire the fact that you don't let anything stop you.
Yeah.
And Professor, you and Fred, you know each other because you rode into the program today or this evening, and that's what I get from Fred as well. That, you know, that unwielding spirit. You know, you both have goals, and you both are very talented. I know you were probably watching the intro, Professor, from the green room, and we were talking about Brother Fred's gifts, you know, as you will, and I just respect both of you as an artist. You know, it's just a different channel. But nonetheless, it just requires the same amount of discipline, you know,
commitment.
and commitment.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Brother Fred, have you ever been involved in martial sciences or anything, or know anyone?
I actually never been involved with the martial arts, but I have a high respect for it outside of the kung fu movies. I know that's just
Right.
for show, but I do,
Yeah,
but I understand that. But
Right.
I do have a high respect for it, and what I like about it, more recently, my son was involved in not kung fu, but a martial art place right in Newark, Delaware, as a matter of fact. He went there they had like a little trial 90-day period, and he loved it. And what I loved about it mostly was just that fact that they have so many children in there from 5 years old up to 15, just disciplined, you know, and not only is it about the martial arts, they had things in there talking about make sure you clean up your room, make sure your grades
Most
are right,
definitely.
make sure you respect your parents, things of that nature. So I think that martial arts, you know, to have that, give them that foundation, and that's why I have a high respect for it, because the kids today need the foundation.
That is so true. Professor has a program, Goseiru Goju, building blocks, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I've seen that at work. But man, I'll tell you, the way that you use it in so many different regards. You know, like I have a little stomach thing going on right now. And I know it's just a localized problem. It's not swine flu or whatever the digits were for what they want to call it. You know, I don't want the food industry to get mad at me because there was a little controversy about calling it by that name. But anyway, it's not that. But to speak about Tai Chi, you know, and you sat down and you told me as we were getting ready to air this segment right here, you said, remember, just breathe.
Right.
You know, breathe and relax. Breathe, and I did that, and I feel better, and I'm not going away this evening. And I might be doing a lot of breathing, you know. It's going to sound like a Le Mans class in here, all of that.
Exactly,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, we're going to do this.
Wrong with it.
And,
I do have a quick question.
Yes, sir.
I just started a program recently called P90X, and in there it has like Kenpo and these kind of yoga, and I'd never done that before. But it seems like the same meditation, the same discipline. Does that Kenpo have anything to do with the martial arts?
Well, Kempo is well, they got different type of Kempo, but Kempo is like a Chinese karate martial arts, right?
Okay.
And Ed Parker out in California made it real popular in the United States. But any type of, let's say, esoterical arts from overseas has a lot to do with meditation.
Got it, okay.
Everything. Meditation is the key to everything. You know, they say if you can steal the mind, then you can be taught anything. Or if you can steal the mind, then you can do anything.
Sure.
You know, because with meditation comes a spiritual realm. Where it comes outside of the physical thing, and then things come to you as they say, Buddha said, enlightenment. You know, so that's what the meditation is all about, to get you to that state of mind where as though you relax and things can come in naturally to you, and then if you're susceptible to it, and then things will start turning for you. You start understanding things that you possibly didn't think you could understand before. You know, it's deep. Meditation is deep.
That's awesome.
Well,
you know.
Let me get us ready. We're going to get ready to go to a little short break. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but what I want to do is just let you guys know at home, don't touch that dial, don't go away, because when we come back from break, we're going to have a very, very special live Tai Chi demonstration. You don't want to miss this. This is not only just awesome, it's going to actually be just so entertaining. So stay tuned.